go around the horn, guys. I want to hear your
that's
shotgun
true.
reactions.
I forgot that part.
90 seconds. And, Jason, you can start us off.
Go ahead, Jason.
Real quick, your overall thoughts before we do an ad read and get into the minutia and the specifics of this absolutely dominant win for the Cleveland Browns.
My overall thoughts are, I've told you all before how much I hate being wrong. Luckily, it doesn't happen very often. But Friday I was wrong because I said I didn't think he should play. Obviously, it was the right call to play Deshaun Watson yesterday. I don't think he looked great. First half I thought was really kind of unstable. Second half was better, something to build off. So maybe that is the rust knocking off that he needed to have done. I was basing that. I had seen some videos during the show on Friday of some of his throws and thought, this guy, he is not ready to play. This is a mistake. And the first 2 drives, he couldn't throw it over 5 yards. And then he cut one loose on the third drive and ripped it 59 yards to Amari Cooper and sort of settled in after that. So I was wrong. I admit it. It was the right call to play Deshaun. And while I don't think he's back, it certainly was something to build off going forward.
Yeah, man, I thought it was cool to see some of those confident plays. I think when you don't have when you don't have any experience or any plays to bank on, sometimes as an athlete, you have to have some recent success that you had, recently that you bank on, that you can take withdrawals out and say, okay, if I'm struggling today, yeah, but I still remember that I can make plays and I can use that to continue to have my confidence. I thought in the first half, to be honest, I thought Kevin Stefanski really did a good job of calling the plays. And people say, well, what? G. Bush, what you talking about? You giving Kevin Stefanski props? Of course. I call a spade a spade. I thought he did a really good job. The running game wasn't overly dominant, but one of the things that he stayed true to the fact was, I'm going to still give this ball off. I'm not going to be back here throwing the ball 100,000 times. I thought even though they didn't have a large number of average per carry, I thought he did a good job of establishing. And I knew Deshaun Watson was feeling good because not by the throws, because he made 3 really big throws that we'll talk about throughout the show. I thought more importantly, he took a lot of hits in the first half. He scrambled, got hit. He got hit on a personal foul. He got hit late a few times. And when he made the scramble and gets up and does the first down, I know you're feeling yourself right now. I know you're ready to go. And he's starting to be like, okay, all right, this is cool. I'm getting more energetic, and I'm back with a little more energy. So I thought that was cool.
I also thought it was interesting the way his teammates were kind of hyping him up after the game. I thought that was interesting. I agree with a lot of what Jason said about first half. I was very concerned. He didn't look good to me at all. The touchdown was lucky. We all know that ball got tipped. But I thought in the second half he played well. And so I think it was obviously the right call for him to play because you wouldn't want him to have – he has a rusty first half against the Ravens. The Browns are going down.
It's 21-0 at the half.
Right.
He plays like that.
He's going to have to play well for 4 quarters, not 2 against the Ravens. But we'll get to that. But the highlight of the day to me was the defense, which we'll get to more in depth in a minute. But very impressive. Listen, I get it. The Cardinals' offense is about as inept right now as you could possibly get. You have a quarterback that, at best, is a backup at this point. You had outside of Marquise Brown. They got a nice young tight end who they couldn't get the ball to yesterday, but they really have no talent on their offense. They couldn't protect. The Browns just demolished them.